I play hockey.
Indoor cricket.
Swimming.
Cross-country running.
Pole vault.
Swimming.
Swimming.
Rowing.
Baseball.
Indoor cricket.
I play volleyball.
Swimming.
I play AFLW. It's a lot of fun.
I started beach volleyball because I was originally playing court, and a lot of my court friends were like, oh, try out beach, so I did, and I just fell in love with it. It's a really great sport.
Like striving to do your best is what motivates me most. And also my parents and teammates, they always support me and want me to do the best that I can do as well.
I played baseball and I got to represent WA at Nationals earlier this year in May. I never want to disappoint my teammates, so I always got to make sure I'm there when they need it, and then I love it when they're there to pick me up when I need it.
Leading up to state, we trained about maybe 4 or 5 times a week. Yeah, I'm a goalie in hockey, and so it's quite intense at times. Can be tough, especially on one-on-ones if it goes to shootouts at the end.
This year I went to Adelaide to do the Australian Open. My parents are definitely my biggest support, and I just love them for getting me up in the morning, taking me to training, coming to all my meets, watching me and supporting me. They've been there for the whole time, and I'm sure they'll be there for the rest of the time as well.
So I swim at a national level. I competed at a national level. So in April this year, I went to Australian Age Nationals for swimming in Adelaide. I did do a PB. I had not a great few weeks leading up to it because I got COVID a few weeks before the meet, but I only had one event. I was only competing in one event, but yeah, it was an incredible experience. I think the biggest motivator would be when you're standing up there behind the blocks and you just know you've done everything you can to prepare for the race or what you're about to do. That just keeps me motivated.
So this year I competed in the Australian Underage Trials, which were held in Canberra in May for rowing, and I was part of the WA pathway team. Well, most of the time I'm training 7 times a week. That's 5 to 6 morning sessions and then 2 to 4 afternoon sessions. So it is very full on, but organisation and discipline definitely help.
I play AFLW for West Coast Eagles. Got involved when I was in Year 5, when I was at primary school. My friend roped me into doing it. At first it wasn't something I really enjoyed, but then I got pretty good at it and then put in a lot of time and effort getting drafted, and I'm really proud that I'm playing for such a great club that is really inclusive and a lot of fun.
I play national indoor cricket. I played it over in Melbourne in July. Yeah, it went pretty well. We won all our games up until the grand final and lost that, so a bit annoying, but yeah, that's right. I train a few days a week, practice games and all that sort of stuff. I guess teammates is kind of what keeps me motivated, wanting to make sure that you don't let them down and you always do your part for the team.
I do swimming, and I competed at the Australian National Championships in Adelaide back in April. The swimming is quite a challenging sport, but it can also be really rewarding, and it's really good to see your work come out after you've done a race and stand on the blocks knowing that you've done everything you can do to do your best.
I do pole vault, and I've competed at Nationals and the Oceania Championships in Mackay. Most people think pole vaulting is really scary, falling from heights, but it's actually a lot of fun. You get a thrill from it. It's a great environment. Miss Polera is always there, keeping us going.
I swim nationally, so we had Nationals back in April this year, so that was in Adelaide. Yeah, I think most of the motivation in swimming comes intrinsically, so the types of motivation where it's your love for the sport and you can't stay away from it. So the feeling that your life just isn't the same without that sport is sort of where swimming comes in.
I do cross-country running, and I recently competed in the national competition in Adelaide. I really love to run and it leaves me very empowered and energised and ready to face the day. Making it to the state team, I actually qualified twice because you could either go across with School Sport WA or Athletics West. And so I competed in both those competitions and I came first for both, so that's probably been my most proud moment so far.